Thank you, Mr. President, for inviting me. Automate plan to invest $300 billion in the US this year.
Yep, you guessed it right. I was practicing my dinner speech with Donald Trump. But instead of steak and champagne, it's just Coke and fillet of fish.
See, I thought by now I'll be raising my Series A. In reality, all I'm raising is my cholesterol.
Struggle getting a reply from both Y-Combinator and Elon Musk.
Desperation hits.
In order to keep the company running, I have no choice but to do another round of friends and family pre-seed.
Shit.
Since I don't plan on losing the last handful of friends that I have to think carefully. Who is someone with enough power to change everything, yet not so powerful that they will completely ignore me?
The plan is simple. I show my brilliant products to my boss, and then money, money, money.
You might wonder, that's it? But one thing you need to know about my boss is, he's a visionary. He's the kind of man that invests in companies before they make sense. A true believer of calculated risk. Proof? He saw my resume, yet still hired me. 點啊 ？OK 嗎，老細？
Okay, maybe it was a bit too simple.
It seems like a direct approach simply won't cut it. We need a new game plan. I need to speak to his heart, touch his soul, plant the idea of investing deep within him, like he naturally thought of it himself.
First, visual immersion that gives a sense of promise, hope, and FOMO. Then, strategically place them around the office to leave familiarity and exposure in his mind.
Now, every time he takes a break, he's gonna see this. At first glance, it might look like some stupid advertisement. However, the message is actually hidden within his own action.
When he steps towards success. When he aims for profit. When he sips up the deal.
You see, it's all about conditioning. He won't even realize it. But subconsciously, he's slowly starting to associate relief with investment.
Finally, to achieve maximum effect, I've been secretly adding some harmless pills to his coffee to make sure
Every sip is a step towards Euro. And every piss is a step towards investment. Oh, shit!
And just as anticipated, 3 days later, he called me to his room. People call it annoyance. I call it inception.
A successful business pitch is now the only gap between my dream and reality. Fortunately, I've spent years studying the arts of persuasion and concluded 5 things that lands a hero. 1. Confidence. The ability to be composed even in front of a crowd.
You got this, man.
2. Credibility. Investors invest not just in ideas, but also the person.
畢業於有南半球麻省理工之稱嘅新南威爾斯大學單身右手學會嘅始創人及永遠榮譽會長，擁有超過25年嘅單身經驗。
3. Acronyms. Investors love acronyms like their cocaine.
182個 million 嘅 TAM， 1.8個 million 嘅 SAM，AR 達到156個 million。
4. Numbers. The kind that you pull straight out from your ass.
經營係93.85%，係1300萬港紙，係 Silicon Valley 估值10億。
Finally, the ask.
但今日唔需要10億，唔需要1億，甚至唔需要1000萬，只需要500萬就能夠攞到10%嘅額同第3個5。
嚇？Fuck. What's this?